Well, good day, everybody. Today we're in Hantsport on July 1st, and we're talking to Lloyd Smith here. And Lloyd has an interesting, what me as a hiker, I would call it a hiker pole, but Lloyd is going to explain just exactly what this pole means to him and to town criers in general. Go ahead, Lloyd.
Well, I became a town crier in 1978. It was kind of an unexpected event and occurrence. I was representing a fictitious character in Windsor, Nova Scotia, from our centennial in town.
Oh, yes.
1978. And in 1978, there was a movement afoot by Peter Cox, who was the town crier in Halifax. And Peter had joined forces with public and industrial relations at historic properties to have something unique when the whole waterfront was completely redeveloped in 1978. Letters went out all across North America and in the United Kingdom, and we had our first competition. Only 5 represented Canada at the time. I was one of the 5. So when I went to Halifax at the behest of the organizing committee of the Centennial Organization in Windsor to compete, well, actually not to compete, to participate in the Joseph Howe Festival, Mayor Eric Knott was there, handed me a bell and said, "Now you're in the competition." Garth Hazel was there from the town, gave me a proclamation, said, "Read it well." I went into the competition not knowing exactly what was going on. I said to the mayor, I said, "Well, what am I doing?" "You're in the town crier competition." I said, "I am." He said, "Yep, you're in the town crier competition." And I said, "What's a town crier?" He said, "You're going to find out." I found out.
That's amazing.
1978. So I went into my first competition in 1978 in Top Hat and Tails. While there, I met a gentleman from Chester, England. In fact, he was the first winner of the first competition, international competition in Canada, in North America. He was kind of a big and burly man.
Yes.
He was private. And he said, "Look, I'm going to take you under my wing." I said, "You are?" He said, "I'm going to teach you what you can do." So he taught me what I could do, and he said, "I've got something for you." He gave me this staff. It's a staff of office. He was known, according to what he told me, as a beetle crier. Now, a beetle crier, according to the history, was the one who had permission by the Crown to stand at the entranceways at the halls and introduce special guests to the royal family with 3 raps of what now is called a mace, but in this particular case as a beetle crier, this was appointed to him. He said, "I'm going to give you this." He said, "But you have to do one thing." I said, "What's that?" "Keep a record of your various appearances, your various winnings, and some of your more notable exploits." So from that point on in 1979, I have kept a record in little plates on this staff, and I've worn this or taken this staff with me on almost every major function that I've ever performed, major function I've performed since 1979. And you'll see that I represent my own community, which at that time was Windsor, now West Hants. I took with me the flag of Nova Scotia. I represented British Columbia for 3 years and Victoria. And this little crest, if you can actually see it, I'm going to turn it around here.
Yeah, we're going to get a
This
little.
is one he designed himself as the a crest of Chester, England. He painted that himself. And so therefore, this has become a very important part of my persona as an authentic town crier, because I am appointed to represent various municipalities from the Valley, from Windsor to West Hants, when it amalgamated, to New Minas, Hantsport at one time, which is now amalgamated, and Kentville, and I represented Kingston and Greenwood, and I was the first noted town crier for Annapolis Royal under Dr. Jack Kerr in 1979. So this, in brief, is the history. I can't show you everything for all the dates and everything, but various
Yes.
competitions that I've competed in. That's what this is for. You asked me a question about the medallions I wear.
Yes.
I will only wear items on my uniform which are relevant to the performances that I've made all through the year. This was given to me by the chairman of the Ancient Guild of the United Kingdom as the symbol of the Ancient and Honorable Guild. This is a pictorial or an image of the Town Crier of Hereford, England. This one was awarded to me many, many years ago as a Loyalist crier. I wear them for symbolic purposes, but also to help keep my jabot down in the wind. So in as much of a nutshell as I can give you, that's part of the history of this.
Well, thank you very much, Lloyd. That's very, very interesting history. History we all need to know and remember. So thank you again. I'm just going to get in the image here. I am a real person, and Lloyd is a real person. And
I used to be.
That's right. And now he's a personality extraordinaire. So thank you again, Lloyd.
Well, thank you very much on my 48th year as a town crier.
Okay. Thanks again.
Okay.